What's going on, guys? Maximilian Ed here, bringing y'all another video. And as you can tell behind me, we are no longer in New York right now. We are in the beautiful sunny state of Florida. More specifically, we're in Fort Lauderdale today. I mentioned this a little bit in the last video. I was coming down here with my girlfriend and a few of our friends because my girlfriend's mom lives in Fort Lauderdale. So we're kind of staying at her place over here by the beach. It's my girlfriend's spring break. All the work that I do is remote, so I'm able to come down here. I'm very blessed in that regard. So we're having a great time. This is like my third day of the trip already. The first few days, you know, like I said, I'm with friends and my girlfriend, seeing family. So we've been at the beach and doing some stuff around town. I've got to cruise around a little bit. Like they sent me to the store to get like hamburger buns or something. I got to skate then, but you know, I haven't really gotten to skate a lot since I've been here, and I'm really wanting to take advantage of the warmer weather, especially since it's been so cold in New York the last few weeks. So that's what we're doing today. Everybody's at the beach right now but me, because I wanted to come out and get a little skateboarding in. So yeah, we're gonna soak up this sun, try to find some cool street spots around Fort Lauderdale and this, like, at least within a mile vicinity of where I'm staying. And I guess this video might be a little different. Instead of just one consecutive skating video for one single day, over the course of the next few days, I might just be checking back in and forth and just like having smaller, like 30-minute sessions at different spots. So yeah, that could be cool. You know, we would be able to have a more diverse video because I'll be able to like kind of chop up the whole week into one video, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, thank you for joining in. We're gonna go find the first spot right now. Whatever looks cool, I'm gonna stop at, and we'll start skating that. And that's what this video will be like. So thank you for tuning in, and let's get skating. Hey there, buddy. There's so many lizards in Florida. So we made it over to the ocean. Still no skate spots though, but it is looking beautiful. All right, so I think we might have just found our first cool little feature. As you can see, it's a series of, I don't even know, this little walkway of circular concrete structures across the carpet grass. The gaps aren't too big. Only the first one's like a decent size for me. So maybe we could see how many of these we can actually like ollie across if we get some good speed and some good run up. We're right by the ocean too, so that's a nice scenic view. But yeah, you know what? Let me set up and we'll try to see if we can get at least ollie across a couple of these. That could be a fun little thing. I'm kind of liking this vibe. So I just did a couple warm-up ollies just to get my legs feeling a little loose. The first gap's really the only one that's going to be challenging for me. The other ones are all quite small, but to get to those, you need the run up from the getting across the big one. It's definitely like probably like 1.5 or 2 lengths of my board, and I have a 9-inch board. So I'm thinking this is going to be a battle. I hope we can do it. I'm going to try to be as confident as possible. The ground's okay. We got a decent run up from over there, and there's no traffic really coming on this road. So I'm just gonna set up the tripod and see what we can do here. Here goes nothing. You know what? I'm feeling more confident than I thought. I just gotta get used to the speed, get used to the actual jumping at that. I don't know. There's a lot we gotta figure out, but that attempt was not too bad. Again, not terrible. The right speed is going to be everything. This is not something I'm expecting to get even within 10 tries, but we're going to keep battling it and see what we can do. That felt good. Got all the way on there. I just got to figure out how to get my body with the board. And it feels very rocketed. I want to try to bone them a little more, and that might help the landing. That's on the right track. That felt smooth. It's hot out here. I am definitely not used to hot weather yet, being in the cold for the last like 4 months. It's like 80 degrees out, but it's so humid in Florida, and I'm wearing black and pants and everything. Whew, so I'm definitely a big thing right now too is conserving my energy for the next attempt and not just hitting it super hard, but being smart about the attempts that I do. But we did float that one pretty decently, so there's hope for this, I think. I know there is. Oh. Coming in at an angle like that last attempt actually gave me a lot more confidence. I'm feeling like we are gonna get this because we are getting really close. And this would be the biggest gap by far I've ever done, so I really want this right now. I feel like I'm jumping better now. My pop is a little off on some of those attempts, and that's when you see my nose just go into the ground. I'm actually chipping up my nose quite a bit doing this, but we're setting up a fresh board next week anyway, so you know, we got to give it all we got. Sorry if I'm not like talking in between tries as much either. I'm just like getting exhausted already just from the amount of tries you've seen me hit on this. I'm just like sweating like crazy out here in this heat, but it feels very satisfying and rewarding to like feel yourself sweat when you're skating, so I kind of like it. I swear, if this gap was like 2 or 3 inches smaller, I feel like we'd have it already. It's just like, just slightly so much out of my comfort zone that it's like a challenge, but this will make other gaps easier, so that's a plus. I'm gonna give it like 2 more, and then I think we'll just have to move on because it's getting like really hot right here in the sun, and I just don't feel that confident on this big of a gap yet. And I want to be as transparent on this channel as possible. Like we're not always gonna succeed. Most times in skating we don't succeed, and I don't want to like only show the makes on this channel. I want to show the failures too, because that's what we learn from the most. But I'm not saying we're not going to do it. We're going to give it 2 more of our best tries, and if not, let's move on to something else, because I don't want to be stuck on this the entire video, you know? Oh. It's attempts like that one that want to make me keep going. But like that's like 1 in every like 10, 1 in every 15 right now, and I don't know if I got 10 more in me right now consecutively, so let's just give it 1 more try, and if not, so be it for now. That's all I got in me for this one, guys. I'm sorry. Just for reference, there's this like paint gap here. This is not like an actual gap, it's just like equivalent of a gap, because as you see, it's like at the stop sign or the intersection. It's probably like 2 inches shorter than the gap we were just trying, so I'm gonna set up the tripod and show you how confident I am on something like this where there's nothing to actually catch on. So as you can see, even though that was like a few inches shorter than the other gap, confidence plays a big thing, and the other gap had like actual little stick up on the cement that you could catch on, and it was a bit uphill. There was a lot of factors that like played a role in my like mentality. Where there's nothing to catch on here, it's quite easy for me to clear. So skateboarding is a trip, man. Skateboarding is definitely a trip, and it's not always success, it's mostly failure. But that's what skateboarding is about, man. You just like learning as you go, and it teaches you like a lot of disciplines and confidence. It teaches you like not to quit, basically. So that's what I love about skateboarding. So that's why I want to show my failures on this channel as well. But we've been at this spot long enough. I'm gonna see if we can find 1 more spot today before I have to get back to my girlfriend and her friends, and maybe we can end on something kind of fun. So let's go see. All right, I'm back over here at this peaceful, like tranquil little park by the ocean. It's like really, it's so beautiful. It's like so lush and green right here. And there's a nice little like hill right here, nothing crazy, but you know, just to like unwind and not like do any more big jumps, I might just like set the tripod up halfway down and just do some little reverts and power slides down the hill, just have a little fun, goof around, and then I gotta head back and meet up with my girlfriend and our friends. But just to end off this like day session, just doing something kind of chill. Hopefully the police officer there won't care. I skated here once before, like a year ago when I was here, so hopefully we're chilling. What's going on, guys? I'm back. It is the second day of filming now. It's actually 2 days later, and sadly it is my final day here in Florida today. Definitely haven't gotten to skate as much as I wanted to while I was here, but I mean, this trip wasn't a skating trip per se. I came here to spend time with my girlfriend and friends and her family, and so be it, you know, spend some time on the beach away from the cold weather. But you know, we're out here today, we're getting a little bit more skating in. I'm actually headed down the other direction from where I went when we filmed 2 days ago, because we really didn't find a lot of spots when we went skating the first day of this video. So I'm gonna see what's up when we go down the other way, maybe walk a mile or two that way or skate a mile or two that way and see if we can get into anything before my trip is over. So yeah, let's head that way and see what's up. Well guys, I'm still pushing forward. We're probably about a mile in and I've still like not found a really skatable spot, dude. Like either it's just everything's packed with cars and tourists, or it's on like private property with like security and maintenance like watching it, or it's just too crusty, full of sand. I don't know, man. Florida has not been prosperous for me for skateboarding down here, at least for finding like cool spots. I feel like when we were in Nashville a couple months ago on that video, like every freaking corner I was finding like a dope spot to hit. And here it's just like so flat. It's just like the same like hotel, like every corner with the same security watching. It's getting like really frustrating because I want to get some cool skating for this video and just for myself in general. But we're gonna keep pushing a bit longer and see what we can do and at least find one spot to hit before I wrap this video up, I guess, man. Whew. All right, guys, so it's actually several hours later from the last clip that you just saw. I ended up going like 3 miles up and down the coast, and couldn't really find any good street spots. Like I think I might have been a little picky, a little too particular, but it was also really crowded with people, lots of like security. It was just like not super conducive earlier. So I didn't even really get to skate all day. I just mostly cruised up and down looking for spots, being picky, and couldn't find anything. So I ended up calling it, going to the beach. I even filmed like a whole like outro to the video, like apologizing that we didn't like get to do any skating really today. But then something just sparked in me when I got back from the beach. I was like, there's daylight left. Let's just go have whatever, a flat ground sesh, whatever it might be. So I just came to the parking lot across the street from like the little hotel area that I'm staying at. So I'm gonna show that right now. And we're just gonna have a quick little sesh here, just something chill, just a little montage of some clips. And at least we're skating, man. At least we're skating out here. I know that line wasn't like crazy, but that one hyped me up right there. That was a little bit of a battle, but it was like within our limits. I really like the ollie over the parking bump on that one. The shove it felt really smooth, so hyped on that one. It feels good just to be skating, man. It doesn't matter like finding the best street spot. It's funny because like this whole video, I've been like going like 3 miles that way, 2 miles that way, cruising all around trying to find like the coolest street spots I can find while I'm on vacation, just to like, I don't know, have like a higher expectation for this video. But in reality, like this little parking lot I'm in right now was across the street from me this entire time, and I wasn't even utilizing it because I was going this way and that way for the purpose of trying to find a better street spot. When what I'm trying to say is the grass isn't always greener, and sometimes all you need is right next to you, right in front of you. And I'm having the best time I've had skating this whole trip, just being in this like random parking lot, even though like, I don't know. In my head, it was because, oh, you're on vacation, you're in a new spot, you gotta like find the best possible places. When in reality, like wherever you're skating, all you need is a parking lot, man, and you can have so much fun. So yeah, let's try to get a few more things here. And if not, I'll just wrap up the video and that'll be that. My first time ever trying like an ollie on a bank to come back down, like an ollie to fakie. So let's get this right now. That felt so clean. That felt like amazing. I don't even know how to explain it, but it felt like such good pop, and then just coming straight back down. Like I've never done one of those before. I know it's not like a super steep bank, but like I'm hyped. Let's get one more of those, like really clean. I'll be so hyped. Oh, almost. Almost didn't hang on to that one, but the pop was high, so I'm gonna take it. That was super fun. And just like that, guys, we ended up having the best session of the trip in the parking lot across from the building that I was staying in. I already like talked about it just a bit ago, but it's just funny how the grass always seems greener. Like I was like so determined to find like the coolest spots possible while I'm here, because I only come here like once or twice a year with my girlfriend, and this is the first time that I'm like was really stoked to like find street spots. So I really got in my head, and I feel like this is a learning lesson to like not like waste so much time looking for spots, and just like kind of take what's in front of you and just like mold what's in front of you to the best of your ability. Because like to the naked eye at first, I didn't really see this parking lot as like a viable place to skate. And once I actually came here today and started doing some stuff, I ended up like actually getting a cool line, actually doing something new for the first time, and just like really getting creative with what I had in front of me. So I don't want to ramble too much longer, but I feel like that's kind of the moral of this video is like, I don't need to get hung up on like finding the best spot. I just need to make the best of what I have in front of me. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. It was like, had its ups and downs for sure, especially in the hunt for spots, but I feel like we came out on top and we learned a valuable lesson. So I'm really stoked with how this video went. I'm really stoked with this session that we just had. And I really had a good time down here in Florida. A lot of it was spent with my girlfriend and family and friends, getting on the beach, enjoying the warm weather since we've been in New York City and then upstate New York area for the last few months, just in complete snow and coldness and all that stuff. So felt good to get down here and just like let my body like loosen up in the warm. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm not going to talk y'all's ear off anymore, but if you want to talk more, drop a comment. I always love responding and chatting with you guys, as always. And there's a lot more content to come when I get back to New York. So I'm going to be setting up a fresh board next week. So that's a little sneak peek into the next video. So that's exciting. But yeah, I hope you enjoy your day. Get out there and just skate what's in front of you and make the most of it, guys. Like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.